Hey agents, the System Corruption King is back with a new build. With the changes so far in Season 9 though, System Corruption is taking it on the chin. Intimidate was obliterated, and bonus armor no longer protects you from ridgeways and trauma. So does this mean the end for System Corruption? Far from it. I've spent some time in the lab and I've created a build that is the most versatile System Corruption build yet. I call it
my latest System Corruption build.
This build has insane survivability, is powerful at range and up close, is 100% pulse resistant, and supports your team. Kind of. So let's take a look at my self-proclaimed amazing build. Starting with System Corruption. Usually I'd skip over the 2 and 3 piece bonuses, but this is not my usual System Corruption build. So I'm just going to skip over the 2 piece bonus of 15% armor on kill. So finally, the 3 piece bonus is relevant. 40% disrupt resistance and 40% pulse resistance. Add that to the 50% pulse resistance that everybody gets from the specialization tree, and you are just one 10% pulse resistance mod away from 100% pulse resistant. And with how strong pulses are in this game, not only for intel, but for damage boost as well, sacrificing 12% crit damage for a pulse resistance mod is well worth it. You'll be unmarkable, making it easier to move around the map without the enemy knowing where you are, and enemies who use Spotter or Flatline won't get their damage bonuses, giving you a huge advantage against those players. Next we have the 4 piece bonus, which replaces your armor kits with an ability similar to an instant medkit. This ability gives you 50% bonus armor for 5 seconds, plus repairs 20% of your missing armor. On top of that, you get 1% total weapon damage for every 5% blue armor you have. Meaning, when you first use your ability, you will get 10% total weapon damage. But since we're running the System Corruption backpack, we get 100% bonus armor from the ability, which translates to 20% total weapon damage. This is a significant power spike, but remember, it only lasts for 5 seconds. So the question is, when do we use our ability? To maximize its effectiveness, we want to use it after we've engaged with an enemy and taken some damage, so we can make use of the 20% armor repair. Just keep in mind, this is not the instant medkit from Div 1 that you could use while shooting. You basically can't be doing anything but running when you pop the ability. So if you're engaged with an enemy, you'll have to stop shooting for a split second to use it. Also, be careful with reloads, because using your ability will cancel your reload if the entire animation has not completed. Rolling, climbing, interacting with something, etc., you cannot use your ability while doing any of these. Really unfortunate, but will live. Anyways, other times you'll need to use your ability are if you're trying to save a teammate and need as much damage as possible, pop it. Or if you're running away from 4 hungry bots and need a bit of survivability, pop it. Finally, for those 5 seconds after you use your ability, your nameplate is hidden, so enemies have no idea how much armor you have. A nice added touch, but not game breaking. So, this instant ability is amazing. It's what makes System Corruption so fun. Survivability, damage, it gives you everything you need. However, you're not getting any other damage or crit bonuses from this set. Nothing. So, for the 15 seconds your ability is on cooldown, you're pretty weak. But I think this build has fixed that issue. So let's take a look at the rest of the build. Next we have a Cesca chest piece. First off, I use Cesca and not Fenris because this set sorely lacks crit, and Cesca gives an extremely efficient 10% crit chance. Aside from weapon attachments, this is the most efficient source of crit chance you can get. And this will help your build more than the 10% additive damage you get from Fenris. As for the talent, you've got 2 choices. Unbreakable and or Spotter. You can run Unbreakable, and yes, you'll be missing out on a good amount of damage, but your survivability will be insane. Or you could go with Spotter and have higher damage, but a little bit less survivability. Either is a good choice, so why not choose both? One method you could use is if you really want to get sweaty, start with Unbreakable, and if the enemy procs it, switch to Spotter for a minute until it comes off cooldown, then switch back. Personally, I can't be bothered switching back and forth, so I just stay on Spotter all the time. Next, we have the Coyote Mask. This is a great exotic for you and your teammates, as everyone gets the crit bonuses when shooting the last enemy you hit. The big question when using Coyote Mask is what % crit chance you should have. Because between 15 to 25 meters, you get 10% crit chance, but at 0 to 15 meters, you get 0 crit chance. Running 60% crit chance will maximize the 25% crit damage you get at close range, but you'll lose out at longer ranges. After using this build for a while, I found that even though this build can hold its own at longer ranges, the majority of my fights are still close range. Also, I feel at close range, you can just nope out of a fight, but at longer ranges, you can usually disengage from a losing fight. So I want to be at optimal strength at close range. So I'm running the full 60% crit chance. And you'll see I've got my 10% pulse resistance mod here, making me immune to pulses, spotter, and flatline at the expense of 12% crit damage. If I see the other team has no technicians, I'll usually swap that out for a crit damage mod, but that's hardly ever the case. My weapons are police M4s with flatline. Flatline has been a game-changing addition. 20% amplified damage is huge, and is the main reason why Spotter has become so popular. Other guns that go well with this build are the Carbine 7, AKM, FAL, and of course the Kingbreaker. For me, the recoil on the Police M4 is really easy to control, so I'm sticking with it. And I found that I like it so much at mid-range that I've even switched some of my builds from the FAMAS to the M4. And of course for this build, we need the Technician laser pointer so that every enemy we ADS at will be pulsed. Skills are, as usual, the Jammer Pulse and the Booster Hive. The Jammer Pulse's stock has risen recently as more people are running Defender drones, which negate some of your damage and also mess up your aim assist if you're on controller. Then there are Tier 0 Seekers, Bleed Hives, and Mortars that jammers can easily take care of. Booster Hives are essential for system corruption because you have no other way to cleanse status effects. Just make sure you have at least one charge on your Booster Hive available before making a push, as even a Tier 6 glass cannon won't be able to break through your ability plus a booster cleanse. And after he blows his load, you can just keep pushing and shove your gun down his throat. Your specialization has to be Technician, as you need this for the laser pointer. Taking a look at the stats, you see the 60% crit chance, but only 105% crit damage. Rather low, but this doesn't account for the Coyote Mask bonuses. This build does take some practice if you've never used System Corruption before. It's a completely different playstyle from your usual high-end builds. But once you get the hang of it and get better at judging when to use the ability, it's an extremely powerful build. If you've got any questions about this build, or if you feel like I've skipped over anything, please let me know in the comments section below. In my next video, I'll be breaking down assault rifles and how you can choose the best one for you. For now, check out the rest of this conflict match putting my System Corruption Spotter build to use. Until next time, happy farming, agents.
Yeah, he's what? Yeah, that fucking cheese. They got
Oh my god. That guy got a fast respawn, dude. Everybody with bone shit. Just you, dude. Got one coming from behind you.
I got one almost dead. The one that's right on me. she left like a little bitch. That's the cheese right there. That's fucking hardcore cheese right there.
What? This guy ain't dying, dude. Yeah, you're not getting me this time. Not getting me this time, bro. I only see the one guy. Truck. Oh yeah, there we go. Fuck. I'd be coming from the middle. Watch the middle.
I'm watching you.
Oh yeah, you got a guy.
Oh fuck! Guy behind me.
Yeah.
Fuck me! How are they always fucking behind me, dude? I literally just spawned and you end up behind me.
Bone shaker. No flag. Dude's a heartbreaker.
Nice. Heartbreaker.
Bone shaker. Heartbreaker. I'm sorry, I'm coming with you. Ooh, I got that one guy running. The shifts?
I had to. They were practically begging for it.
Oh, man. This fucking car. Around this goddamn car.
Dang. They got him busy right now.
Nice. Yeah, I'd say. No, you to your left, to your left, to your left.
Fuck, I got two over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got that one guy. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it! I'm gonna push it! I'm gonna push it, push it, push it. I got one running back to spawn, because he's good. Bomb shaker! Yeah, I'll challenge you. I'll challenge you. To
Cheese ran out.
yeah. Ooh. Machine Gun Joe with the beam. Beam. The beam. Just tag you. Tag you too. Go. Loves his hard scopes. That revive.
Wait for it. Yeah, I'll get. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, ain't coming. You're in the clutch corner. Where's that thing going? What the f- Ah! It's a big. We got one behind that car. Oh no, make it two. Oh, I lost my skills, dude. Damn it. Back into spawn.
They're spamming that shit.
I can't get to spawn because of this fucking HUD. I must go. I must go. Didn't work. Fuck my life, dude. It didn't work.
Didn't peek neither. Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
Ah! God damn it, dude. Shit's so broken. How far do I
I'm
gotta
sorry,
go?
dude, but I mean,
Just put
if
the
you hide
motors
back
on,
there,
dude.
this.
I can't do anything because I got no skills. Both of my skills are grayed out. Gotta go for it. Gotta go for it. Get it, I got it. I got my skills back. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh.